the owner of Hamon Restaurant. We started from my dad since 1985. I'm the second generation running, and I'm proud of it. Everybody's food critic. A person came over, she's like 21 or 22. She ordered a corn noodle, she tasted it. The next day I looked at it and she did the review of 1 star and she says, worst corn noodle I ever had in my life. Okay, but we've been doing it for over 30 years and then she never had it in her life. So what can I do, you know? A lot of times people don't know the difference in food. Maybe she likes the other type where they use artificial flavors and frozen noodles because it's to their desire sweet and sour, to their taste. But that's not what tradition is. You know, tradition is you make it from scratch, and that's how we've been doing it for so long.
I think we've sort of become the mecca for a lot of the Korean restaurants and other API, as well as other renowned up-and-coming chefs. What I tell to our Koreatown small businesses is that they really need to adapt to the changing taste buds and community that we serve and really adapt to social media.
My dad started it actually in 1985. But he always wanted a restaurant that does the corn noodle, North Korean style, Hamon restaurant. He loved the noodle, he loved the chewy textures, and anything other than chewy texture, he said, sometimes the food can be changed throughout the age. What was popular 20 years ago might not be popular anymore. Somehow pizzas and hot dogs are still there, hamburgers are still here, but this corn noodle thing, you notice that most of my patrons are average age is about 60 years old or older. Yeah. It's kind of slowly dying along with the generation gap. Yeah.
A lot of the successful long-time establishments are now going through a generational shift. You have the second generation Korean Americans using their English language to really promote, use social media. Kind of like Obi Bear. I think Obi Bear is a very good example of how an older, very traditional Korean pub had a generational shift where the kids are now taking over, their menus are translated, but they really haven't changed much about the restaurants. I think they are very confident that the menu is solid, the food is excellent, and the atmosphere is very a traditional Korean style pub, which still draws in a lot of people, and it's becoming very diverse.
This restaurant has been around since the late 1980s, and we're still going strong in 2019. My family immigrated here around 1960s or so, and they worked various, mostly kitchen jobs. My grandma used her work experience over at other restaurants to help develop these recipes, and then we've slowly expanded over the years. Primarily, our customers were always Korean. But after Ugly Delicious, we definitely saw a more mixed variety of people coming in here. And it's kind of like a little tough for, I guess, our business because we do things in a very Korean way. Korean service is more determined on you asking them what you want, and then just ringing the bell whenever you need them. There has definitely been some negative criticism about that. And usually it does come from people who aren't Korean being like, oh yeah, I've been waiting here like 10 minutes, why hasn't anyone come take my order, things like that. And I think that also stems on us too. We have to kind of explain what our system is, or maybe just service them the way they're used to. Being an older restaurant, trying to adapt and change is a lot harder because you're kind of confined to what you already have. All of our employees are used to doing it the way we have been doing it. And for me, myself, I consider myself American more than I consider myself Korean. And I definitely want to see a change to a more American set of standards. And I feel like that shift is going to be the hardest part for us.
I hope that as we're evolving as Koreatown here in LA, we don't really adapt to the American taste bud per se, but really keep our authentic flavors, but really draw in and educate the customers about why this tofu soup or this kimchi stew and all the barbecue tastes as it is. And hopefully, I think there is a large customer clientele that will enjoy the food in its current form.
There is a traditional value where even my kids, my children and their children will know the difference that I stick to it, even though I'm making a whole lot of money doing this. But hey, as long as I make a living, I'm happy. Yeah, a lot of old people come over and thank me for steering business. The children grow up and they come back, say, oh yeah, you guys steer here. Those kind of things, there's no price for them.